So Bill Burr, I gotta be honest, keeps making it worse for himself after he decided to sell out and take Saudi blood money. And now I think he's either doubling down, might even be tripling down on this. But this is the worst of all of his responses because he's basically like scolding and lecturing his own fans here and accusing them of being liars for being critical of him going to Saudi Arabia to get a bag of $1.6 million. So here we go. He talked about this on his Monday morning podcast. Let's listen, and we will break it down.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast for Monday, August 6, 2025. What's going on? How are ya? Oh, Jesus, how's it going in your neck of the woods there? It's not going so good in my neck of the woods. I'll tell you that. The sanctimonious is sanctimonian.
So what he's saying is, if you criticized him going to Saudi Arabia and selling out for $1.6 million in blood money and agreeing to censorship terms as he was there, you're sanctimonious if you're let down. I don't know if he's just playing stupid, but a lot of people looked up to Bill Burr as like this beacon of integrity, right? Because he would call out other comedians and celebrities for selling out in such a way. He would crusade against billionaires. So apparently to Bill, the billionaires are pieces of shit. But a trillionaire who runs a theocratic dictatorship, that's totally fine. All right, we're just getting started.
Keyword on the monian. Oh, Jesus. All right, here's the deal. You guys are asking me, obviously, a ton of questions about the absolute controversy, all right? Here's the deal. I have no problem answering any of them. The problem I have is after I answer them, it all gets clipped. And then once it gets clipped, then the lies start getting told, or they start shaping it and making it this and making it that. So all I'm doing is just throwing another log on the fire.
Okay, but you're already throwing another log on the fire now by responding, so why wouldn't you get a little more specific and a little more detailed in your responses? Could it be because you actually know that your responses are total bullshit and people would reject them? So now you're going to respond while pretending like you're not responding? Also, I fucking hate people are going to twist it. Or people are understanding the situation accurately and they're fucking disappointed and disgusted with you selling out in such a brazen way. Or that, Bill, or that.
So all I'm doing is just throwing another log on the fire and then they can make more money. No, I'm sorry. Well, no, because they care so much. That's right. Sorry, not because they're just making money.
This is fucking disgusting. So in other words, what he's saying is all the people like me and people like outlets that write about this, people like other channels that cover comedy sometimes in a critical way and have talked about this. According to Bill, all the people who are criticizing him, we're the money obsessed ones. We are. I'm the money obsessed one. For the fucking whatever it is, $512 that I'm going to make off this video, right? Whereas, Bill, you just took $1.6 million from a guy who bone-sawed a journalist and executed people for tweets and did a genocide in Yemen. You're not the money-hungry one. It's me. It's us. It's everybody who talks about it and dares to criticize you. This is unbelievable, bro. This is unbelievable. Okay, I went from being like, you know what, fuck Bill Burr, to now it's like, fuck Bill Burr. I will never go to one of his fucking shows. I'll never support him ever again. He is a scummy little fucking liar. Because, you know what? I don't know. You tell me, is he just lying to us or is he also lying to himself? I get the sense he's not only lying to us right now, but he's convinced himself of his own horse shit. He's convinced himself, oh yeah, anybody who's criticizing me is just doing it for the money. First of all, 99.9% of the people criticizing you are making zero money off criticizing you. They're just going, hey, I was a big fan and now I'm not because you fucking sold out, right? How does that have anything to do with money? He's also pretending it's just, other people with platforms or with a magazine or whatever who are criticizing him. Watch this. Ready? Scrolling down. Bill performing in North Korea. Dude, they had a fucking grocery store full stocked. Everyone was smiling. Everyone has the same haircut. It was sick, dude. If Norm were here, he'd probably say the worst part wasn't the hypocrisy. It was the bone saws. Pre-2025, the Monday Morning Podcast. Current era. The Monday Morning Comment Section. Billy, not afraid to answer the tough questions unless it has anything to do with being a hypocrite. Burr. If you are part of the sanctimonious crowd mocking Bill, consider this. 1, they have a Chili's and a Timberlands. 2, some pretty ladies were in attendance. 3, they paid Bill a lot of money. I think that settles it. Hey man, they have a Chili's over there. They can't be evil. They have a Burger King. Were you being sanctimonious when you spoke out against billionaire CEOs, Bill? Was that the bots getting everybody mad? Or was that just your fucking hypocrisy? As a Saudi slaveholder, I'm a big fan of your work. And this goes on. This is fucking everybody. Bill Burr's next gig, United Healthcare corporate gig. Quote, hey, once you get to know the top brass, not bad dudes. They're just like us. Billy, billionaires are bad, but trillionaires are good, Burr. Do you see the problem here, Bill? All real people are mad at you. All people who have any integrity, any principles, are mad at you. Because they thought you were a real one, but you're not. You're a fucking sellout, just like the rest of them. All right, here we go.
You know, but I do have to tell you, this is fascinating because I've never been in the middle of one of these fucking things. And my whole life when I watch the news, you know, not every fucking news stories, but there's been a lot of shit where you watch it going like, yeah, I don't know, kind of seems like that kind of fucking dick. So to finally be in the middle of it and the level of like straight up lies is just, it's wild.
Now listen to what he autistically focuses on to try to exonerate himself. This is interesting.
I'll be honest with you, I've been off the internet for like a fucking month, but just the shit people have been sending. It's funny, you get off the internet and people still send you shit. So like these stories of like there was no women there.
So somebody wrote an article saying there was no women there, and you think that's why everybody's mad at you? Bill, do you think it makes a difference that there were women there? Do you think that makes a difference? Do you think that makes a difference to the heart of the criticism against you? Oh my God, man. This is unbelievable.
Just performed to the Royals. By the time they had done with...
Oh, that's it. Oh, I got mad because one person said I only performed for the Royals, and I didn't. I performed for both the Royals and an audience of 8,000 other people. You think this is the heart of the criticism against you? You think everybody who's criticizing you thinks there were no women there and you only performed for the Royals? I got news for you. 99% of us don't think that, and we're still fucking criticizing it. Don't fucking... He's just trying to fucking shift the conversation. Well, you guys said, you guys, meaning one of the fucking million people criticizing me, said this one thing that's factually not true. Therefore, I'm going to smear all of you and act like you're all a problem here. You're all bad actors. It's unbelievably dishonest. Holy shit.
They're going to say I went over there and did a one-on-one show in a fucking tent staring at my toes, and then I left for the head fucking guy, whoever the hell it is over there, right? Once again, I performed in an arena over there. In the round, there was 8,000 people at the show. Okay? It was citizens. And then they had diplomats.
Who paid for you to be there, Bill? See, that was dishonest of him. Oh, I performed for citizens, 8,000 of them. The implication there is I'm just being paid by regular Saudi people. No, the fuck you're not. You got over $1 million from the fucking Crown Prince, from the PIF, the Public Investment Fund, the Saudi blood money. That's where you got the money from. So don't give me this, I performed for 8,000 people. They didn't pay for it. It wasn't Saudi citizens paying for it. It was the theocratic authoritarian dictator who bone-sawed a journalist, executed people for tweets, and did a genocide in Yemen. And the government armed and funded 9/11. Most of the hijackers on 9/11 were from Saudi Arabia.
Nerve-wracking way for the performer to make sure that, you didn't talk about the 2 or 3 things that they said that they negotiated down to not talk about.
I like how he glosses over this. Like, Bill, that's like one of that's the heart of the problem, or one of the hearts of the problem, right? Is like, well, they had the Royals there to just make sure I didn't say anything that's illegal or anything. It's like, you and every other comedian correctly screamed about free speech for a fucking decade, and now, hey, I signed up to be censored. But it's okay. They only gave me 2 or 3 topics I couldn't talk. Imagine, I went to go perform at Trump's inauguration, but it's okay. He only said I couldn't talk about 2 or 3 topics. He said, you can't make fun of me. You can't make fun of my regime. He said, you can't make fun of religion. You can't make fun of my supporters. But outside of that, it's all fair game. Does that seem like it's something to fucking be proud of? Hey, I only agreed to a certain amount of censorship. Oh my God.
Again, as I said before, whoever put together the comedy festival and everything, what it did for freedom of speech over there, because before it started, you couldn't talk about all of this stuff, and then they whittled it down to just that.
His trick that he's been trying to do is flip it, where he's pretending like, what do you mean? I'm like a progressive beacon. I'm like a liberal hero because I'm bringing our culture over there, right? He's trying to pretend like the fact that we're doing comedy there is just a big step in the right direction in and of itself. He's not looking at it as, I sold out for over $1 million from an authoritarian dictator war criminal pig. And so I'm for sale. I'm a fucking walking billboard. I have no principles. I have no values whatsoever. He's not looking at it like that. He's looking, bro, we whittled down the list. Originally we weren't allowed to talk about 10 things. We whittled it down to 2 or 3. So aren't I a free speech hero? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Bill. He's cooked. He's done. Zero respect for him. Total piece of shit. I hope everybody unsubscribes from his channel. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. unsubscribe. Unsubscribe from his channel. Fucking dislike the video. Don't go to his fucking comedy events. Like, this guy, he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And what's so sad is he was the one, right? He was the one that was actually, repping left values for a while there. And he just had this default class politics, which is exactly how so many of us feel, right? The problem is not trans people. It's not immigrants. The problem are the billionaire robber barons and the corporations and the corruption of our government. That's the problem. It's 99% versus 1%. Always has been, always will be. We need to fight back. He represented that. But then, as the commenter pointed out, Bill Burr thinks billionaire bad, but trillionaire good.
And that is how, if you truly care about stuff like that, you gradually move towards something more positive.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Incrementalism over here. The guy who said put down billionaires like dogs is like, all of a sudden, he's an incrementalist. I mean, I like free speech, but maybe we can tiptoe slowly towards more free speech and slowly open up. Guys, this would be a different story, and I think everybody agrees with this. This would be a different story if you had some, startup fucking comedy club that scraped together, hey, Bill, we'll pay you $15,000 or $50,000 or even $100,000, from the people of Saudi Arabia, come and do your stand-up act. That's one thing. I don't think anybody would be shitting on him. But when you have the Saudi government comedy washing their atrocities, just like they fucking sports washed their atrocities, and you go there and you're the fucking useful idiot, and then you say stuff like this, it's totally unacceptable.
All right? I mean, and I have to tell you, all right? All of this sanctimonious shit out there, I'm going to tell you something right now. I saw, in 33 years of stand-up, I've never seen anybody with bigger balls, and I'm not going to say the name of the comedian, even though you're going to figure it out, but I'm just trying not to get anybody else this fucking shit coming at him. Went on over there, openly gay, and in the middle of the set, two of the diplomats got up to go to the bathroom, and this person said, hey, where are you going? Are you going to go on Grindr? I mean, I've seen them all. I've never seen anybody. It's like, I don't have the balls to say that. And the fact that her own people came at her and all of that, it's disgusting.
No, you're the fucking disgusting one, man. None of you guys talked about 9/11. None of you talked about the genocide in Yemen. None of you talked about Jamal Khashoggi. None of you made fun of the royals. You're not heroes. You're total fucking sellouts. So just spare me the fucking, the comedians who suck themselves off like they're the fucking, the beacon of civilization and the light and the future and the only truth tellers in society. No, they're paid hacks. They're paid hacks. And this settles it too, by the way. Because this was the only guy who really had look, I actually want to be fair and I want to be kind to the real one. Shane Gillis didn't accept the money. David Cross ripped all these guys who went. Mark Maron, of course. But there's so few that deserve our respect and our credit. So few with actual integrity and values and principles that say no, this actually, it would be immoral for me to take this money. So few of them. And now for him to fucking double down and triple down and try to cover his ass and accuse everybody of criticizing him of lying. It's bro, read the fucking room, dog. Read the room. I get he's probably not a comments reader or whatever, and I get that. I'm also not a comments reader. But at the same time, when you're this fucking out of touch over the shit, and you are lighting yourself on fire in front of the world, maybe make an exception. Maybe make an exception and see what people are saying and see what the actual criticisms are instead of straw-manning every criticism of you.
It really is. That's what they're going to clip. That's what they're going to clip. Bill says fucking the reaction to da-da-da is this. And I'll tell you what else is amazing and really confusing to me is what we did over there wasn't even on TV. However, what everybody's complaining about was on TV the week before. On a different event, and nobody said anything. So... and that's the difference between being a billion-dollar conglomerate and being an independent contractor. It's kind of like, if you go back to I don't want to talk anymore about it, but like I said, I would love to answer all of this stuff. I'm not afraid of any of these questions. I would love to answer them. It's just that the way that it is being used. And my favorite thing, I did a couple of sets last night, and I didn't run into any of the special ones when I was down there, but I'm really looking forward to that when I do, because I know this is how this shit goes down, yada, yada, yada is said over here, and then when you run into the person face to face, this is what's always said, hey, man.
Oh, so he's talking about if I run into Shane Gillis or if I run into David Cross or if they're gonna not keep that same energy. All right, so what do you want? You want them to run up and punch you in the fucking face? Is that what you want?
Hey, man. How's it going, man? Just checking in on you, man. Are you doing okay?
Yeah. Oh, the real problem here is that these comedians who correctly criticized us, they're two-faced. They'll be nice to me, but then they'll also say that it was wrong for me to take money from a genocidal dictator. Oh, how unreasonable of them.
Man, that fucking bullshit. That phony ass bullshit.
Like, you're the fucking phony one. That's the point. Oh my God, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to fucking crash out, bro.
But I'm not going to lie to you. How do I put this? Do you know when you just sort of, no matter what the behavior is, but you just know a person, so you just expect it, so it doesn't bug you? That's kind of how it is. So I sort of expect that.
Oh, yeah. He's not mad. He's just disappointed in you, Shane Gillis and David Cross and Mark Maron and whoever else. Correctly criticize them. I think a lot of his fans would have probably been able to get over it if he just came out and told the truth. If he just came out and was like, look, is it fucked up? Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, they did 9/11. Yeah, they fucking killed Jamal Khashoggi. Yeah, they did a genocide in Yemen. Yeah, they're one of the worst governments in the world. But I gotta be honest, man, they offered me $1.6 million. And that's a lot of fucking money, bro. And that's a lot of fucking money. And it's only for like a day or two's worth of work. So, yeah, I bent my morals. I fucking, I took the money. Am I proud of it? No, but my bank account's kind of happy. If he just came out and said that, I think many people in his audience would be like, look, it was fucked up, but like, I mean, he just fell for the temptation. What are you going to do, right? Like, but this is next level. This is like, man, this is scoundrel behavior. This is scoundrel cretinous behavior, This is like the guy who's caught red-handed, guilty as fuck, just trying to, no, my neighbor did it. Bob, arrest Bob. Like, that's what this feels like.
Do you know what I did yesterday to fucking calm me down? For the amount of bullshit out there, the fucking...
Oh, are you going to be okay? You want to fucking go take a dip in your swimming pool that you put millions of dollars in, like fucking Scrooge McDuck? Is that what you want? You want to be in a jacuzzi full of money with fucking Playboy models stroking your hair and other things? Is that what you want, Bill? Oh my God. Fuck you, this woe is me fucking cry bully horse shit.
It was as an exercise. I had a real good time doing that. Okay, but I will toe the line that the reason that I'm going to shut up now. There you go. There's for your fucking news cycle. Now go twist all of that around. But just remember, there was women.
No, we'll go tell the truth about it. You're the one who was twisting yourself into a fucking pretzel talking about this.
The show, 4 hotties down front, faces were not covered, smoke shows. Down front.
Right, because that's the criticism. That was the criticism. That's why all of us were mad at you. That's why everybody in the comment section was mad at you. Were there even women there, Bill? We're okay with you taking the money as long as there's women there. What a fucking prick.
8,000 citizens is what I performed in front of, and then I had the teachers look.
And they didn't pay you. It was the government, the fucking genocidal freaks.
Yeah, while I did it. And I also connected in a country that had just been hit by 2 fucking missiles, 3 missiles, whatever the fuck it was. So, I'm going to go with the fact that people really, the reason you didn't go, not because you were scared shitless, because we all were.
He's trying to say, the people who rejected it only rejected it because they were scared, not because they had some values and some principles. No, I don't think that's true at all. I think David Cross, I think Shane Gillis, I think they said, you know what? Fuck Saudi Arabia. I think they're knowledgeable enough about politics to go, the 9/11 guys, and said no.
So that's why I'm not answering your shit. Just hang in there for a minute. And when the bots get everybody mad at something else, I'll answer any...
The bots get everybody mad at something. Yeah. It's all astroturfed anger at me. It's not sincere. Oh my God, I hate him so much.
In all fucking questions that you want to answer. And as long as you're able to take an honest look at your own backyard, you'll see. You'll see. Anyway. All right, plowing ahead. All right, how about the New England Patriots?
Oh my God. No, I'm just a regular guy, bro. I didn't just take $1.6 million from a genocidal maniac. I'm a regular guy like you. How about those Patriots, bro? Oh my God. Fucking stab me. Stab me in the eye with a pencil. This is a pencil. I might do it. Jesus. I got one more for you. I got one more for you. So, here we saw how pathetic Bill Burr's attempt was. To try to cover up what he did here and how pissed everybody is at him and how dishonest his reaction was and his tripling down was. Here is Aries Spears, who also went, and this is he's kind of got to retire after this, releasing this video. If I'm being honest with you, he's got to go. He's got to retire. Like, you're done, bro. Wrap it up. It's over. Because this is, first of all, he posted a video of him on fucking, I don't know, one of these Middle Eastern airlines. Here, I'll play it for you, actually. And, this is him supposed to be like, oh, I'm flexing. Look how much money I make as a comedian. How have these comedians not figured out If you're a comedian, your brand can't be like, look at me, I'm fucking flashy and I'm stunting and I got this gaudy ass shit with me and I got a new car and I got bitches and I got, like, no. Because if you're a comedian, you're supposed to be relatable and you're supposed to make people laugh. You can't do this high society top 1% bullshit because everybody hates the high society top 1% people, rightly so. So here he is. I'll play this for you. This is him in a very expensive Middle Eastern jet here, and, you know, the idea is supposed to be, look at me, I made it, because I'm now fucking performing at this Saudi festival. Ready? Now he's going to give this, I got to be honest with you, this might even be a worse reaction than Bill Burr's. Watch.
Are we really playing this game? Knock it off. Stop the hypocrisy. America has just as much blood on its hands as any other nation, country, or continent.
Oh my God. All right. I'm going to let it play some more, and then I'm going to tell you why every point he's making here is complete and utter garbage.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Aries Spears here. Listen, man, I was trying to wait until after I did the festival to go ahead and post what I'm about to post, because I definitely wanted to address this. First of all, big shout out to Riyadh and the citizens of Saudi Arabia. I had a great time. I love y'all. Thank you for the hospitality. Mwah. Now, back to this. So for all the comedians like Mark Maron, David Cross, and all the people that were giving comic shit because they performed in Saudi Arabia, here's my question. When did America become the moral compass on human decency and human rights? Did we forget 400 years of slavery, the greatest crime against humanity? 400 years of murder, rape, mayhem, torture, abuse? Did we forget about the genocide of the Native American Indian? Damn near wiped out an entire race of people, stole their land, and to this day, historically lie about who discovered America. The brutalization of its own citizens, black people, at the hands of the police, the same organization whose salaries we pay through our tax dollars to protect and serve, but instead abuse and kill. Are we really fucking playing this game? Knock it off. Stop the fucking hypocrisy. America has just as much blood on its hands as any other fucked up nation, country, or continent. Have a good day. I got that Arab money.
This is such fucking bullshit. All right, ready? Ready? All right, I hope you're listening, Aries Spears. You ready for this? I agree. Any comedian who's taking money from fucking Andrew Jackson or Bull Connor or Donald Trump deserves all of the criticism in the world. I will be the first one to line up to say, you're taking money from who? From what? From the U.S. government? From fucking Andrew Jackson? From Donald Trump? In fact, when Snoop Dogg performed at one of these inauguration parties for Trump, everybody fucking reamed him. Why? Because you're taking money from Trump? The fucking war criminal, pedophile pig? The corrupt asshole? You're taking money from him? Are you kidding me? So yes, if this was an apples to apples comparison, sure, I'd agree with your criticism. The difference is when comedians perform in the United States of America, it's Bob and Dave and Steve. It's the accountant and the construction worker and the guy who works at fucking Aflac. Like, these are the people who are going to pay to what? So it's different. If the citizens are paying to come see you, there's no problem with that at all. But if a genocidal dictatorship is fucking paying you, that's a problem. Now, I know you get that. I know you get that difference. You're just lying because you're a liar. That's what you are. You're a weaselly little liar, desperately trying to save your ass because you know all of your fans, all 7 of them, are really fucking mad at you, right? And so, oh, well, it's hypocrisy because the U.S. has done fucked up things too. Yeah, bitch. If Andrew Jackson was trying to have a comedy festival, I'd be like, you know what? That's fucked up, bro. You did a Native American genocide. Don't take that money. Bull Connor rises from the grave and says, I'm racist as fuck, but we're going to have a racist comedy festival. I'd be like, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't go to that, Bill Burr. That seems like a bad idea, right? If Donald Trump wanted to do a fucking comedy festival, yeah, I don't know. He just bombed Iran a couple months ago. He's fucking bombing Venezuela right now. He's setting up concentration camps. Maybe don't take money and sell out to that fucking vile cretin pig, right? But that's not what we're talking about. Fucking like some comedy club in Seattle pays you, or some hardworking people pay you $20 a pop for you to perform. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not the same as taking money directly from MBS. I can't with these people, bro. I can't, man. Like, here's the problem, and this is what they're going to run into, right? This is what Bill Burr's going to run into. This is what Aries Spears is going to run into. You didn't realize how much your success was built on people looking at you like you were relatable. Like you were just like your average guy with some interesting, unique insights on the world. You didn't realize. And so now, it's sort of like what happened with Tom Segura. Remember when Tom Segura melted down and started yelling at somebody who works at an airline because he had to check his fucking bag, which happens like all the time, every day. We've all had that experience. We don't throw a temper tantrum. We don't cry about it. We don't try to get the person fucking fired, right? Because we understand what it's like to be a hardworking American. You think that person wants to tell you to fucking check your bag? They're just doing their job, right? Tom Segura melted down over that, started calling people pores, right? And everybody was like, oh, you're not funny. Fuck you. Right? And then it took him like a year or two before he got back in people's good graces, and he had to drop all the fucking like Andrew Tate top 1% finger wagging that he did at people, poor shaming and whatnot, fucking on his high horse elitist garbage. He had to stop that before he even somewhat got back in people's good graces, and he's still not back to the peak he was at. And so that's what's happening with Ari Spears. That's what's happening with Bill Burr, and that's great. You just unmasked yourself. Fucking pompous elitist pricks. That's what they are. By the way, I'm sorry. I still got one more. This segment's never ending. But here's what Bill Burr said in 2010. Ready? He said, then you got Beyonce, right? Miss Independent, Miss I'm a strong woman, empowering all the ladies out there. She's out there singing about girl power, telling you to put a ring on it, all that crap. And then what'd she do? She takes $1 million to go sing at some private party for Gaddafi's kid, Muammar Gaddafi. You know, the guy who's been blowing stuff up and running a dictatorship forever. Like, what the hell? You're going to jet off to St. Bart's, shake your ass for some terrorist dictator's family, pocket $1 million, then go back to preaching about empowerment? Come on, man. That's the hypocrisy of this whole thing. These celebrities, they'll take any gig if the check's big enough. It's like, oh, I'm all about the people, until some crazy dictator waves a stack of cash, and then it's, where's my private jet? It's ridiculous. January 7th, 2010, that's what Bill Burr said. Oh, how times have changed. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.